Welcome to the Movie Throne. I'm your host, the one and only King Kansas, here to bring you another movie recommendation video your way. Yes, I'm back. It is almost Halloween, to be more exact, one day before Halloween. And of course, in the spirit of Halloween, the King has been recommending some of his favorite horror slasher films, whatever you want to call it, for all you guys to enjoy, And if you guys tune in tomorrow, you'll get a special Theater 31 review right on the Movie Throne, but I'm going to leave it at that. Something new I reviewed, and you guys can check it out, or maybe not, but you'll get my personal opinion on that. But anyways, I'm not here to talk about that. I'm talking about recommendation video today. So with keeping tradition, I'm going to give you a movie recommendation video, and this one I left for last for a reason. Let's just say I almost brain freeze there, guys, because I just finished watching this again myself, because I wanted stir up a little bit of thoughts in my head so I can give you a reason why you got to check this out. And if you haven't checked this movie out before, then what the hell are you waiting for? But I'm glad you're here so you can kind of see what movie I'm recommending. Well, if you guys seen the thumbnail already, I'm recommending The Conjuring. My God, this movie will scare the bejesus out of you. Let's just say that. Not only is it based on true facts and events that happened back in the 70s with Dr. Warren and his wife, my God, the last 15 minutes of this film, you're going to get goosebumps. It will honestly scare the crap out of you. But anyways, like always, I'll do a non-spoiler, and then I'll give a few spoiler details in the spoiler portion. But of course, let me give you some details, guys. Okay. Conjuring. It was released July 19, 2013, 7 years ago. It was directed by Mr. James Wan. It was released by Warner Brothers. It stars Patrick Wilson, who plays Ed Warren, Vera Farmiga, who plays Lorraine Warren. My God, those guys knocked it out of the park. Anyways, and he has Ron Livingston, Lili Taylor, Shanley Caswell, Hayley McFarland, John Brotherton, Morganna Bridges, Zack Pappas, Joseph Bishara, Joey King, Mackenzie Faye, that's right, Kyla Deaver, Shannon, Kook, Sterling, oh my God, I hope I said that, Jerins, Amy Tipton, Arnell or Powell, and Steve Coulter. I hope I pronounce all those guys. I can't even read my own writing, but oh my God. Patrick Wilson and Vera Farmiga, if you didn't buy them as the main characters, then this movie is going to totally throw you off. You're not going to buy it. My God, the beginning of the movie opens up with basically slap in the face. Like, you're like, what the hell did we just see? And then it picks up years later. You see a family who kind of moves into this house where bad things have happened in the past. And slowly they're trying to, start over and everything. And these guys are like how I was, like a non-believer. Yeah, okay, ghost, whatever. But things start to slowly occur. Of course, the little girl, or little boy, but in this case it's a little girl, slowly discovers something. And then small little things happen over a period of time until it gets to the point that this family is of need of help. And that's when they call Patrick Wilson's character and Vera's married couple to, study the paranormal activity that's going on there, because back in the 70s, this take place in the 70s, people were kind of still skeptical, like, come on, ghost hunters, like paranormal, what are you talking about, right? Even today, people don't believe it, but you know what? I believe it. I watch all those shows, love every single one. Anyways, let's get back to the film. So they get called in it, and they slowly unravel the truths of this place, and oh my God, it's a doozy, and it's always one bad spirit that causes shit amongst the living. I'm telling you, wow. And the things that slowly creep up and happen that lead to the last 10 minutes of the film, oh my God. And the way she's revealing and telling you bits and parts as it's happening, it's freaky. And then something happens back home with her daughter too, which you guys will find out what the connection is or why. But oh my God, something had happened to Lorraine, Vera's character, I think near the beginning or some part of their investigating there, and they're a little bit worried that they don't want the same history kind of repeat with her. So you got that to contend with. You want to help a family of 7 that is going bonkers, and I mean bonkers. Oh my god! But the last 10 minutes will definitely scare the living daylights out. If you're not scared of these kind of movies, this will. The way it's shot, James Wan is a master of horror. Holy crap! Did he deliver? This film will give you goosebumps, even if you've seen it before, like I did, and you watch it for a second or even a third time. Oh my god! Like I'm getting goosebumps as I'm describing to you guys. But oh my, I highly recommend you checking this out. And yes, there is a part 2, and there's all the Annabelle films and all that. Check them all out. There's on the internet you can find a chronological order of, like, starting with the Nun all the way to the Conjuring part 2, and there's part 3 coming out too, which got delayed because this whole COVID stuff. But anyways, I highly recommend you check this movie out. You can't go wrong. It's about an hour and about 40 minutes long, if that. Wow. It's not like your other movies. It's based on true facts and events that happened in the past. And the way it's done, it's believable. Hands down, check it out. Okay, spoiler. Holy crap. It starts off with Annabelle. Like, it explains a little bit of her history, like her being a kid that's alive, and then she ends up passing, and then the rest of the family wishes her into this doll, and shit happens. They try and throw her out, and she ends up coming back. You miss me, until people of that family go missing, they die, and whatever the crap. And then it picks up years later, where there's another new family who decides to move into this very same house, or on this property where Annabelle used to be. And oh my god, like, it doesn't have to do anything with Annabelle, but other wicked spirits there. Apparently there was a witch who sacrificed her kid, and there was like other evil entity, and this evil entity wanted to take over whoever was there, because the mother was getting like marks on her hands. The daughters were seeing creepy stuff, like in a musical box. One of the kids was banging her head on the wall, like on the cabinet that was in there, like to go in, and you're like wondering, what the hell, is she sleepwalking? They're kind of like shrugging things off, but until things don't, you can't shrug anything off. You got mirrors broken, lights broken, you got pigeons hitting windows, you got, oh my god, the one part, the daughter getting pulled across the floor, you got the mother getting dragged. Like, I'm telling you, when it goes up, it goes up. And then they get introduced to Patrick Wilson and Vera Farmiga, the Warrens, who are into this paranormal, poltergeist, and all this kind of phenomena. They're the ones you call to kind of like investigate and stuff. And these guys are well known. And back in the 70s, people were like, what the hell are you guys doing? Like, how lame and how BS is this? How fake is it? It's a hoax, right? Nope. You got people who don't believe working with people who do believe. And then once they witness this stuff for themselves, holy crap, they're seeing like people with slashed wrists walking by. You got people hanging from trees, for God's sakes. You got the kids freaking out, which I would be freaking out. Like, I'm telling you, the way it's shot in James Wan, like, I'm telling you, the whole atmosphere, it takes place pretty much in a house. But wow, everywhere you explore with them, you're like, okay, what the hell's going on? You're anticipating something happening. You figure out more of the story. You figure out that Vera Farmiga's character was involved in a kind of like an exorcism stuff, and she got touched, and she had a bad experience, and it took a lot out of her. So her husband doesn't want her to participate in a lot of stuff, but she goes because she has this gift and ability to see what the hell's going on just by being around people and kind of feeling these spirits kind of thing. Oh my god, like a spirit guide, I want to call it. But holy crap. And then they meet this poor family, and the stuff that they go through, and then people seeing, and then the last 15 minutes, holy shit. Chairs floating upside down, her getting dragged back and forth, her daughter earlier than that, the daughter of the family getting pulled, and you had to cut the hair, and then Annabelle making an appearance, rocking in a chair when her daughter's at home. Who the hell keeps all the creepy stuff in their basement of all the relics that all the cases they've done? Not me. That shit's going to be either in a museum or I'm going to burn the whole damn thing. But they figured keep it there safe. And of course, the daughter's there. You don't think something's going to happen, but they make it home in time. There's a scene that she's at home, and she got pulled down by this spirit down there earlier, and this chain that she had, her daughter has it, so it's kind of like connected, and that's how they kind of go through that to attack her kind of thing, like a warning. She sees her body floating in the water. Like, I'm jumping all over the place, guys, because there's so much that happens within minutes. Because the last 10, 15 minutes, it go, go, go. And they're taking pictures so then they can send it to the Vatican so they can get an actual priest to perform the exorcism, but they're running out of time. You got the mother who is possessed out of her mind. Creepy as hell. There's a scene that she pops her head. They got her wrapped up in a blanket, tied to a rocking chair so she doesn't do anything, handcuffed. And when she shows her face, that face alone, if you guys are scared of movies, you're going to have nightmares. It was just so creepy. No uttering of nasty words like the poltergeist and, you son of a bitch or anything swearing. But, oh my God, the way it was shot and the way, I guess, the camera angles were done by James Wan, phenomenal. It added that much more creepiness and that scary element to the film, hands down. And it look realistic. Let's just say that. It didn't look too fake. Yeah, come on, we know that it's fake, but it didn't look fake in the film. It was scary as hell. I'm telling you, the last 15 minutes will keep you on your toes. Wow, and the way the mother is fighting to kind of get away from that spirit that's inside her, and Vera's holding on top of her, her hand there trying to get the thing out of her and kind of remind her, hey, listen, remember that beach day that you guys went, how happy you were? Holy honest to God, the last 10 minutes will knock your socks off. That alone, if you watch the last 15 minutes, you'll be happy. But you have to watch it from the very beginning to the end. And of course, at the end, it hints that Annabelle's coming. We all know Annabelle did come out, but we're hinting that doll. Holy, that just, look, I'm just getting goosebumps again. Creeps the living daylights out of you. But this whole entire franchise, this universe, phenomenal. I don't think there's one movie that wasn't too good. And even their worst movie, which was The Nun, but even then, was done well. You can't complain. It's so done well. It is incredible. I haven't seen a new horror franchise dominate and be this powerful. There's a reason why I made $1.8 billion for all of them worldwide, because they're that damn good. I got to revisit the second one, and who knows, you might see that down the road in a recommendation video. But as for right now, I think this is the movie that you guys have to check, especially on Halloween. Go check it out for yourself. All the actors brought it. It was phenomenal. You guys will not regret it. Come back in the comment section. Let me know what you think of this film. And if you're watching the other ones, let me know as well. But don't spoil it for anybody in the comment section, because I will delete it after I read it, of course. Don't ruin it for anybody. I left out so much more that I don't want to ruin. I want you guys to enjoy something left, even if I did spoil a little bit in the section here. But I highly recommend it. If I can give 2 thumbs or 10 thumbs up, I would. Very pleased. I'm not a super duper horror guy, but I thoroughly enjoyed it, and I thoroughly enjoyed it enough to recommend it to all you guys. So there you go. That is this week's movie review recommendation from myself, the King. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Like, share, and subscribe. Check out our other content. Check out the movie. Check out the Podcast Outlaws new channel, if you want to call it that. New video dropped today at lunchtime, so I hope you guys check that out. Phenomenal. It's a different side of Mr. King, Kansas that you never seen. Night and day. You'll know what I mean. It's hashtag not for kids, so don't let your kids watch it, because there's a little profanity. There's a warning at the beginning, but not that bad that you're not be able to watch. I don't like doing trashy entertainment or whatever, but it's done in a fun way that I think all you guys will enjoy it, especially if you're 14 years and older, if you want to say that. So anyways, go check that out. Check the rest of the content here. My other movie recommendations, my Theater 31. Tomorrow, surprise Theater 31 review. It is horror related, so be warned. That's all I'm going to say. Until then, stay off the King's throne. Be the hell good, and I'll see you next week with another movie recommendation video where? Right here on the Movie Throne. Take it easy, guys.